place. Today we're diving into a fascinating and mind-blowing story about a small, ordinary-looking coin that most people wouldn't think twice about. It's the 1998 P Liberty 1 dime from the United States, a coin that usually passes through hands for just 10 cents. Yet under rare and extraordinary circumstances, it can be worth an astonishing amount, reaching values reported as high as $782,000 or more. This is the kind of coin story that proves you never truly know what you might be holding in your pocket, your wallet, or an old jar of change at home. At first glance, the 1998 P dime looks completely normal. It's small, lightweight, and familiar to anyone who has ever used U.S. currency. Most people spend it without a second thought. But collectors know that value isn't always about age or gold content. Sometimes value is hidden in the smallest details, the tiniest mistakes, and the rarest accidents that occurred during the minting process. These errors and mint mark variations can transform an ordinary coin into a prized collectible that serious collectors are willing to pay enormous sums to own. The 1998 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is identified by the P Mint mark. This alone already places it in an interesting category. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the most historically significant mints in the United States, and while it produces millions of coins each year, errors that slip through its strict quality control are extremely rare. When they do appear, they can create legendary coins that become the centerpiece of elite collections. To understand why a 1998 P dime can be worth so much more than its face value, we first need to understand what makes any coin valuable. Coin value is driven by several key factors: rarity, demand, condition, historical importance, and uniqueness. Errors and mistakes play a massive role in uniqueness. When a coin is not supposed to exist in a certain form, but somehow does, it instantly becomes desirable. Collectors are not just buying metal. They are buying a story, a mystery, and a one-of-a-kind artifact of minting history. The design of the 1998 dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946. The obverse features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a president deeply associated with the fight against polio and the founding of the March of Dimes. That historical connection alone gives the dime emotional and symbolic weight. Many collectors refer to it casually as a Liberty dime because it represents American ideals, freedom, and democratic values, even though Liberty itself is not featured as a full figure on this design. On the reverse side, the torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols reinforce why collectors often view even modern dimes as miniature representations of American history. But again, millions of these coins were minted in 1998, so normally they are extremely common. What changes everything